Welcome, Sagittarius. It's good to be back reading for you. I hope you've all been well. You have come into the number 3 spot this time around for the third most number of views from the last reading. So thank you very much. I'm ever grateful for your support. Anyhow, let's get started. We won't waste much time talking. We're coming out here with the High Priestess, the 7 of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. I think you've been very patiently waiting for something, very patiently waiting for something, and you've intuitively known that it's on its way. This comes after a period of taking time out to decide what you really want about something. Okay, I think there's been many options presented to you with respect to, I'm not too sure at this point, we'll know more once more cards come out, but definitely this energy of there's all these cups before me, but which is it that I choose? And there was some hesitation. It's like, well, I think this one, but I'm not entirely sure. And so there's been some indecision here, okay? But I feel like, again, you've used your intuition, you've tapped into your higher power, and you've really, whether you prayed about this or you dreamed about it or just spent time in meditation, you have gotten clear sight about it here, and now you've put that intention out there. So I believe you've chosen something, and now you're just waiting for that to come in. Okay, you've got plans here. It could possibly be a trip that you're planning to go on. It could be a person that you're waiting to travel with. It could actually even be like something like a holiday. It could be something so simple as a choosing to go away, Sagittarius. Being that most of us haven't been on a holiday in I don't know how long, and this is a type of holiday that would involve considerable travel, right? So as restrictions lift, you're able to go out. There's been something in your life, and I feel like this is likely love related because we do have a few cups out on the board here already. And so emotions are matters of the heart. The 4 of Cups is always this energy here of looking back into the past about something and spending a lot of time there, being deflated, feeling really let down, bored. Sometimes this energy can be boredom and just there's nothing going on. And what you haven't been able to see because you've been focused on your past so much for so long was that that which you needed was like actually right in front of you, literally right in front of you for you to grab. You could have grabbed it and in any second had it. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's divinely guided, but again, there's this focus on lack of what you don't have. Okay. The King of Wands coming up next. I do love this King of Wands. This could be a Leo type individual is what I'm getting. This is somebody who is sexy, who's confident, who's not egotistical about it though. Like they're not like, oh, look at me sort of thing. It's like, their fire burns bright, but they're not arrogant about it. There's someone who's probably in a physically really good shape. Somebody who could be very quick moving, very agile, a bit restless, who probably also likes to travel is what I'm getting. Yeah. Somebody who's secure. It could be a little bit older. I'm going to date myself here, calling myself older, but like in their 40s is kind of what I'm getting. 40s, maybe 50s, but it's more likely the 40s. Very casual, laid back, like the type of person, if you came across them, you'd feel really comfortable with them. Blue jeans and t-shirt kind of person. Proud, for sure, but again, not to the point where it's like, please get over yourself. Not like that at all. I feel like this King of Wands is the opportunity that's coming in that you might be missing because you're looking to the past. Okay, what are you looking back on? Do I take all these cards? I will. Okay, so we've got 2 of Cups, the Empress, Death and Rebirth, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and the Hermit. All right, I feel like you've been through a breakup, Sagittarius. I feel like you were really in love with somebody. They were your best friend. It's possible that you've had children with this person and built a family with them, for sure. You might have been a stay-at-home mom. Or if you worked outside the home, you might have been a counselor is what I'm getting. Counselor, or just somebody that people went to for advice, like kind of someone who is like trusted, like a mother type figure. You know, people would go to you for advice, for a sense of trust, you know. Yeah. You could have been with this person for a really long time. Since you were quite young. You might have married young and had this family with them, but I feel like it came to an end. I do. And it's left you, there's a similarity between this energy here with the Hermit here and the Four of Cups. This was a big part of your life. This was a significant chunk of your life. And I feel like you're just putting the pieces of your life back together here, especially with this Two of Wands. There's almost this energy of like focusing on yourself more, you know, doing for yourself, that sort of thing. Whereas before you were probably really focused on everybody else but yourself, especially as your family grew. I hope I'm not wrong about that piece, but when I asked to clarify the Four of Cups, this is what you're looking back on and on what you've lost and that sort of thing. And here comes this King of Wands into your life with Six of Wands on the bottom. So victory with this person. Tell us more about this King of Wands here. I feel like they're a working professional. So we've got Eight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and Eight of Wands. I feel like this person, you may have actually worked with them at one point or are working with them. And you were coming out of this, you came across them. Yeah, and it's almost one of those scenarios where you're so wrapped up in the past and loss and hurt and pain and that sort of stuff, which is fine. It's a normal thing to go through, right? But it's almost like this realization now of this person was standing in front of me the whole time. They've been there for me. Again, I feel like you've worked with this person. I feel like they saw you go through this heartbreak. They've seen you go through the absolute worst of it. And I think at one point you might have had feelings for them as you were going through this, but were confused by them, is the sense that I'm getting here. It's almost like, why am I feeling this way about this person? And it was a time of chaos and uncertainty and stuff like that. So I don't think you would have much to give to them, even if you were to kind of clue into the fact that there's this person with you all along that was helping you, supporting you, you know, being friends with you, that sort of thing. I don't think you would have seen it because you were too distracted and confused and muddled up in this situation over here, this loss. The Eight of Wands here, this is something like, I feel like this is that moment that you realized, my God, they've been standing in front of me this whole time, you know, and you can see the colors in these two cards here, right? You see that rainbow of colors there and this here. So to me, this is a very sudden realization. It kind of hits you like a ton of bricks, right? Where you're like, whoa, okay. What is the future with this King of Wands? How will this proceed? Interesting, because the World came out. No, it wasn't. Sorry, it wasn't. Never mind. So here's the World. We've got the Emperor and the Queen of Cups here. Yeah. There's an ending here. The ending is this, of you coming out of this heartbreak. It's you coming out of this, what looks like a separation to me. You know what's interesting? I am going to say this. This is a bit, I've never gotten this before. But this is honestly interesting because it's almost like it was difficult for me to figure out why this ended, because you're best friends with this person. You'd been with them for a long time. You know, this Empress energy is very positive energy. This Ten of Pentacles, it's like you built a foundation, a relationship with this person. And the only potentially quote unquote negative card that could have broken this all up is the Death card. I'm wondering if one of you didn't lose someone. Like if your spouse didn't die. which sounds terrible, I know. And please, this would already have happened. This is not something that's gonna happen. This is only for people that have already lost someone, but I am getting that because it didn't make sense to me why this wouldn't have worked out, because it's so positive. Like, there was so much goodness here. So much goodness. Might have been with a Virgo. But it's like you're all alone. I don't know if more than one person passed in this situation, but it's like you were left all alone. Because again, I don't feel children in this. I feel like you're alone. Or perhaps this is just, if you didn't have children, you just had plans for this. There's hopes for this. You guys had talked about this. It's everything you'd always wanted, sort of thing, and it ended prematurely. So that might be for some of you. That would be like a very, very few people. But I felt inclined to talk about that, so let's just leave it there. Again, this does not mean anyone's going to die. I don't think we can predict that. And honestly, even if I saw it, I would never say it, ever. I just think that's a very dangerous thing to predict in any event. And usually the death card does not even mean a literal death. It's more transformation. It's transformative. Okay. So back onto the world. The world is actually what sparked all of that, because I'm like, this is something new. It's like the end of something, so something new can begin. We've got the Emperor energy and the Queen of Cups coming out next. I feel like this person's going to bring out the best in you. Again, I don't know if you work with this person or if this person, you know them in a professional capacity of some sort. Like they may be the professional and you're the client or something like that. Because I'm getting that this is their work side and this is their play side. Okay. At work, they're very analytical, they're strategic. They're, again, laid back and really easy to be around. They could have Aries in their chart if they're not in Aries. You know, this fire energy, they're definitely a fire sign, whoever they are. They're very intelligent, just peaceful and quiet. I always think this is a stethoscope around their neck. I don't know what it actually is. That's what I see. Somebody who's responsible for a lot of things, but they're comfortable in that role. I think they like being the boss. I think they feel very comfortable in that. Okay. Sagittarius, this could also be you, I'm getting. This could also be you that I'm speaking of, and the person that you're interested in could have gone through this heartbreak here. But in any event, let's just stick to what I originally said, and you guys can flip it around, of course. But in any event, this person notices you. The way they see you is Queen of Cups type of energy. They see you as somebody who's very gentle, who's incredibly intuitive, who is very comfortable in their emotions, okay? Who's comfortable with vulnerability. You may be able to express your vulnerabilities around this person. I feel like this is the kind of person you've waited so long for. I think this might be everything. After going through this difficult time, this loss, whatever it was. They definitely notice you though. They're definitely interested, and they always have been. Again, I really do feel like you either work with this person or you're a client of theirs. For sure. They're in a position of authority, whatever they do. And like I said, a lot of responsibilities, but they're comfortable in that. They're not shook. Like, they're the type of person where you could throw everything at them and you'd never know they were stressed out. It's like that little saying, you know, like paddle like mad underneath and look cool up top, like with a duck, right? Just let the water roll off your back. That's this person. They might be stressed out, but they'll never show it. They can handle a lot. This person brings out the best in you, in the sense, this Queen of Wands. It's almost like they bring out this energy And this is absolutely Sagittarius energy, right? Where it's just like that spark, that vivaciousness, that creativity, that energy of you can be yourself. You're comfortable in your own skin. You create so beautifully, so magically. That's what this person brings out in you. It's something that was missing before. It's different. It's different than this. I shouldn't even say missing, but it's much different than this time of your life would have been. Okay. This person has sparked joy into your heart again. Again, there's shared energy between this Eight of Wands and this Queen of Wands here. Okay. Shared energy, absolutely. Oh, that's awesome. Let's get an oracle card. I feel like we're kind of done with this here. I'm using this one today. Let's pull this out again. I think this is... I can't remember the name of it, and I can't see the box from here. I've got so many cards at this point. If anyone's ever dying of curiosity to know what decks I'm using, just send me a little note and I'd be happy to tell you. I've never been asked before though, so yeah. All right, what's some final words for our beautiful Sagittarius today? This is a beautiful reading, guys. This is just gorgeous. I mean, it's sad. You've definitely been through something incredibly painful, but it's interesting because I'm just going back up to that top to where we started, and that Seven of Cups energy where it's just like, do I, don't I sort of thing. And again, it comes with that realization that they were there all along. The person that you were waiting for, this is the thing that you were waiting for, the missing piece. I still feel like the two of you would travel together though. I really do. So the first card is Let Love Be Your Beacon, 42, which breaks down into a 6. Okay. This person has awakened your third chakra. You may be feeling, I think I said this below here too, like more creative. This person could spark something in your creativity. Renewed interest in something. One more card for a beautiful Sagittarius, please. Or not. Sag, I think that's it. Yep. I think that's all we have for you. Thanks so much for joining. If you like the video, please be sure to leave a like behind. Always love to see your comments as well. And be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any readings that come out. Okay, take care. Bye for now.